In recent years, foreign investors in China have also been affected by geopolitical factors. We have always believed that maintaining the stability, health, and sustainable development of China-US relations is in the fundamental interests of the peoples of both countries.
Our China economy and government editor Alan Wong joins me now from Hong Kong. Alan, what is Xi's message to foreign business leaders, and is it cutting through?
Well, this meeting is happening at a very interesting time, coming just a day after Trump threatened to impose more tariffs and announced the 25% levy on car and car parts imports. Well, what Xi is trying to communicate here is that China is a force for good and a source of global stability. And it told these more than 40 business leaders from around the world, from the EU, from the US, Japan, and South Korea, that China's growth prospects remain positive and that the country will continue to open its market to foreign businesses. Basically, Xi Jinping is trying to send good vibes to the global business community at a pretty uncertain time. Especially, there were the leaders of BMW and Mercedes in the room, and the sales of their cars in the country went down last year, and the local competition is very keen. And we know that the EU has complained about an unlevel playing field in China and state subsidies for China's domestic industries. So hearing it from China's leader himself might give them some confidence of doing business in China. But whether the message is getting through, I think it comes down to very practical calculations of business. I think the business leaders will have to see any real policy change for them to be able to commit to greater investment in the country.
OK, so that rhetoric from the Chinese leader needs to be matched by policy change as well to build out that space for Western business. What is this? Talk to us about the significance, Alan, of this meeting at this particular moment in time, particularly given the geopolitical overhang. To what extent can Xi Jinping lean into a narrative that China is an environment and an economy of stability versus the instability of the US?
Yeah, the meeting was previously scheduled, and it happened also at the same time last year. But right now, China's export is feeling the heat of the tariffs. So China has to find ways to boost its economy in order to hit its 5% growth target. So by boosting investors' confidence, it might well just help buffer some of that pressure. And also that the domestic demand remain a question, especially for foreign investors looking to sell in the Chinese market. China has made prioritizing boosting domestic consumption as the top priority for the economy this year. So Xi, driving that home point, may reassure foreign investors that they could still sell to the world's biggest middle class and that their products will still find a very receptive audience in the country.